Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of me trying to give Goobz a surprise phone call. Now, this one isn't going to be as much of a surprise because he told me tonight he was available to take calls. That was like 4 hours ago, though, and it's now 11 o'clock at night. So let's give him a call and see if he's still awake, shall we?
It's Goobz. It's Goobz. It's Goobz. It's Goobz. It's Goobz. Goobz, 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 Goobz. Ocho sworn enemy, Goobz.
Let me just pull up his number here, and we will give it a go and see if he answers.
Well, hello, my dear friend.
Hello, Mr. Goobz. How are you?
I'm doing great, Ocho. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Happy early birthday to you, Mr. Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have any... It's coming up on Wednesday, for those who don't know, and yes, I am recording this conversation. We are finally...
Oh, great.
We are finally getting an edition of the unedited podcast with Ocho and Goobz, or, as the title in progress is, Glory Hole and Beer.
Holes and beers.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of that of that podcast name.
It may be misleading, though. I shot that idea to a buddy at work today. He's like, you know what? You guys can turn that into a beer tasting show. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, one person's pouring the beer at the other side of a glory hole into the guy's mouth. I'm like, okay, that's suggestive, man.
I like this. I think in the new year we need to explore and see where that goes.
I don't know about exploring a glory hole, but we'll find out what happens.
Well, we'll see what we can do with this mini podcast.
It should be a great thing, that's for sure.
But your birthday is coming up on Wednesday. Do you have any big plans?
Just hanging out with the family, hanging out with my son and wife, and, just doing family things. I celebrated pretty hard this weekend. You were there for some of that.
Yeah, you went to a couple of shows this weekend. I saw you at Superkick'd on Friday, and then Sunday you were in...
Yeah, I met up with Ortiz on Sunday in Oshawa.
For the A1 show. How was that?
Oh, man, it was fucking amazing. It was a great show. We had a lot of not a lot, but some of the regulars from Superkick'd. Young Miles was there, Del Bruno. You got Sabre there as well.
The Zero Gravity champion of Alpha 1, Alessandro Del Bruno.
Yes, and he retained that night, actually. It was a great triple threat match.
It was him, Durst, and Sabre, correct?
Dijak.
Oh, Donovan Dijak, yes, sorry.
That guy, I've never seen him before. He's a fucking beast, man.
He is. I've seen, one match that was available for free on YouTube. He's phenomenal.
Yeah, I was happy to see him live, and, yeah, Sabre got off some amazing fucking spears, like mid-air shit. That guy can just fly, just like Santa Claus, which he was dressed as.
I was gonna say, you sent me a pic of him he came out dressed as Santa, and it looked amazing, because in Superkick'd he has the whole Jesus gimmick. I think that's the only place he does his Jesus gimmick. So for him to come out dressed as Santa Claus as well, I think just kind of added a bit to that. I don't think it was planned that way, but to me I saw a bit of the irony there.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely hilarious. I sent him off a tweet saying that he's the reason for the season.
And he used your picture as his profile pic.
Yeah, he definitely took that, and I'm happy for it, because that's accomplishment right there.
But I cannot sing Shane Sabre's praises enough. I've said it on our podcast before, the Ocho and Ortiz Wrestling Podcast, that him and Tarek are probably two of the top on the Ontario indie scene right now, and that's saying a lot because the Ontario indie scene talent
it's fucking fire right now, man.
It is deep and it is on fire.
We're losing one of our mainstays, though. We're losing one of our women.
Yes,
Heidi Lovelace.
I was just about to ask you about that. This was Heidi Lovelace's last match for Alpha 1. She is going on to WWE. I believe she's going into NXT. How was that match?
Oh, she's going into a women's tournament. That women's tournament they're having coming up.
Yes, she's going to that as well, but did she not also sign for NXT, or did she just sign on for that tournament?
I'm not too sure if she signed on for NXT. I know she's definitely signed on for that tournament.
Yes. As is somebody else who was a mainstay in the Ontario indie scene with Smash for a while, Kimberly. She'll be there as well.
Yeah. Maybe they'll cross paths. That would be pretty fucking awesome.
That would be awesome. There's a lot of people there that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Hope I'm allowed to swear, because I'm Goobz and I like to swear.
Oh, fuck. Swear away, my friend. We do not give a fuck on this show.
Donkey cocks.
We've already talked about We've already talked about fucking glory holes. I'm pretty sure it's open season for the swears.
Sweet open glory hole season.
Jesus.
There's a reason for the season, brother.
The true reason for the season. Not Chain Saber, but fucking glory holes.
Yeah, but to touch on back on Lovelace there, her and Ricochet and Paige, like, I've never seen a more emotional, like, and kind of disturbing match. Like, those two faced off, and Ricochet and Paige right now, he won the CCW Tournament of Death this year. This guy's a sick-ass motherfucker. And he's under medication right now, so he doesn't unleash the beast pretty much. And she wanted the beast out of him, and she beat the shit out of him for the first couple minutes, that he fucking kicked her head off with a vicious boot, and then this match just kept on upscaling, like, near falls. It was just fucking, like, I was right into it. And then at one point, he's like, sorry, I love you, I hate to do this, or whatever. And he fucking nails a huge fucking top rope powerbomb twist out to her. And then she starts crying, and it got really weird. I look over to Ortiz, I'm like, dude, do you feel weird right now? He's like, yeah, I kind of feel weird, man. Well, we know it's all work, but they really sucked us in on that match. It was fucking absolutely amazing.
Would you say that was match of the night for you, or is there something else?
Oh, definitely. Well, Michael Elgin and Durst had a great match as well. Kobe Durst and Diamond Tiger.
And I think Josh also mentioned, I think there was a match between Space Monkey and Evil Space Monkey.
It was a triple threat match.
Oh,
it was Space Monkey, Ethan Page, and also Will White, one of the fucking hometown classics around here, man. Born and raised in Pickering, hardcore wrestling fan, friend of Ripken in high school.
Very nice.
All around great dude. And he was taking on evil Jim Nye. Not Jim Nye. Yeah, Jim Nye.
Yes, Jim Nye.
I was thinking Bill Nye.
You and me both, brother. Close. You and me both.
For Science and, I forget his partners. It was one big motherfucker, huge dude. Ortiz knew him. I fucking forget his name right now. It's slipping my tongue. And Evil Space Monkey, of course. I'm pretty sure was Kobe Durst. Because at one point, his fucking hair was, like, busted out of the eye of the costume and shit. Like, you could totally tell just by his mannerisms that's who it was.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Space Monkey is Evil Space Monkey is clearly a clone of the original Space Monkey that Jim Nye made in Jim Nye Laboratories.
I totally just broke kayfabe.
Kobe Durst is completely different from Evil Space Monkey, sir.
Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. I must have just saw things differently.
Well,
but no, they both Evil Space Monkey and Space Monkey hit fucking top rope moonsaults to the outside on top of the four other guys, and Space Monkey clipped the fucking chandelier hanging from the ceiling, as they tend to do in indie events.
Yes, especially in events that have low ceiling and are not necessarily in the best space to be doing high spots.
Yeah, I'm shocked that these people were going for fucking suicide dives and all this other shit at the show. Because the crowd's right there, man. Someone's gonna get fucking hurt. It's inside this little venue.
Well, it's like when they do the Greektown shows, which are awesome here in East York, but the place that they do it at, the Royal Canadian Legion, it has a very low ceiling, and they still tend to bring in a lot of guys that do high-flying spots, and they've got to be very, very careful that they don't clip the ceiling when they're doing them. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever been to an indie show that hasn't had the ceiling hit or fucking like a light hit on the roof. Because they just go for it. They have to watch their height and distance and everything, but some guys just throw caution to the wind.
That was Sunday's A1. I know I'll probably talk more in depth about it when Josh and I do our podcast, but...
Oh, I'm sure me and Ripken will too on the WrassleNerds!
Do you want to do your plug? Where can people find the WrassleNerds?
Oh, you can find us on YouTube. Just WrassleNerds, just one word, is how it sounds. I'm sure there'll be a fucking link somewhere on this shit.
Maybe.
You can find us on...
do the links.
Oh, you better fucking remember, you bastard.
On Twitter, it's just at WrassleNerds, correct? There's no the before it?
Yeah, you can find out that from there. You can find both me and Ripkin's handles on that page as well and follow us in there. You can follow us on Instagram now, which we hired someone to run that for us.
Your lovely and talented wife, Jenny.
Shh, kayfabe. No, she's having tons of fun fucking doing that for us, and she's doing a great job. We're very happy that she's doing it for us.
We haven't switched over to the Instagram yet, but I think we may be forced to soon. Just so...
Oh, dude. She shows me some things, just like fucking 50 hashtags on it. I'm like, whoa, you can get more than 140 characters?
Oh, I'm very familiar with how Instagram works. I've never really been a fan of it. Plus, I don't really take a lot of pictures, but I think we might be moving there soon. But you're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, so pretty much every social media platform you're on, people can find you.
Yeah, we're even on Facebook too. We have one of those. I don't, but Ripkin does.
Does the WrassleNerds have a page?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know how much is updated, but if you want to talk to us, we're pretty much on YouTube or you can always get a hold of us on Twitter. That's
Twitter
pretty much where
probably the best place.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
we answer DMs, we talk shit to people, we do all sorts of shit.
You talk a lot of shit on Twitter, you specifically.
Oh, fuck yeah. We love talking shit on Twitter. It's all in fun, just the fucking in the spirit of wrestling, just someone's got to play the heel. And speaking of playing the heel, you're the heel in my life. You can tell right there, folks, by that fucking laugh.
my heel laugh. Hashtag NWOcho. But Friday night, you, me, Calvin, Ortiz, we were all at Superkick'd. What did you think?
Yes, we were.
All the way up. Hashtag all the way up.
Oh, man, it was a great show from top to bottom, as usual, as they always are, Superkick'd. You know this, man.
Yep. We're there every month. We know how it is.
I try to make it there every month, you bastard.
Hey, that wasn't a shot at you. I was just saying, we know how good the product is. We know top to finish, top to bottom, every card is
usually good. Take a shot at the Goobz, okay?
What's that?
So it's okay if you take a shot at the Goobz. Just not through a glory hole, okay?
I was just gonna say, I think the Goobz has had many shots.
No, it was a great show as usual. Great atmosphere. Just like hanging around with the wrestlers after, is like walking by saying what up. Everyone's super friendly there. It's just like a very comfortable space for a wrestling fan.
And they crowned a new champion.
Yes, they fucking sure did. And then that blew me away. I did not see that coming at all. Because I'm like, yo, they're going to have a double champ right now? They sure fucking do.
I don't want to brag, but I called this on the last episode of the Ocho and Ortiz Wrestling Podcast, which you can find on Podbean, ochoandortiz.podbean.com, or WordPress, ochoandortiz.wordpress.com. I actually predicted, and I said that I felt Jake something was going to be the double champ, and Ortiz didn't necessarily agree with me on that one, but it came to fruition. And
that it did.
Jake something, who had won the King of the Six title from Young Miles at last month's show, would go on to beat Chris Chambers this past Friday to become the Superkick'd champion as well.
Yeah, I just love watching this guy's progression in Superkick'd. He's really, really fucking impressed me, as is like all the wrestlers have. I've really grown to love all the guys in that federation.
It's such a stacked promotion right now with talent. You had Jake something, you have Chris Chambers, who is just off the charts phenomenal.
The half-baked kid, man.
Phil Atlas, who is just tremendous. You have Phil Atlas's DVD, so you've seen all the tremendous matches he's been in with guys that are currently in WWE, guys like Seth Rollins. Phil Atlas is a tremendous talent.
And Ambrose.
Sorry?
And Ambrose.
And Dean Ambrose, yeah. John Moxley at the time.
Moxley.
Young Miles is in Superkick'd as well. You've got Ashley Six. You've got Jake something, as we've already mentioned. Tarek, Shane Saber, who currently holds the record as being the longest reigning Superkick'd champion of all time.
That he does?
if Chris Chambers had have retained his title on Friday, he actually would
Hey,
have.
You can't forget about our boy Stratos.
Stratosphere, Mark Wheeler, friend of the show.
Fucking Wheeler, Jason Sensation. That guy's a fucking legend, man.
Jason Sensation is a legend. Phenomenal.
We've had a couple good meetups with him that we can't really go into, but it was this guy is the fucking king.
He's really, really good. But just a ton of tremendous talent down in Superkick'd. RJ City.
I'm surprised no one's been picked up yet. RJ City, man, that guy holds a place in my heart.
That guy is phenomenal. And the thing he's got going on with Mike Rollins right now, their tag team.
Two guys?
So good.
I was just searching I was going on a guy search looking for other guys in other guy bars. And that whole promo he did about trying to find other guys just fucking killed me. We were all laughing at that shit.
Mike Rollins is hilarious, and so is RJ City. Them being paired together is just pure comedy gold.
Oh, it's genius. And then coming out to fucking the Golden Girls song. Like my buddy who's never seen a Superkick show, my high school buddy, I actually met up with at that show. We always run into each other randomly throughout life. But I asked him after, I'm like, what do you think about the two guys? He's like, they fucking came up to the Golden Girls. And I looked over when he was, when they came out to see his reaction. He was fucking singing along and going nuts too. So it was like, pretty cool moment.
Everyone that comes out to the shows for the first time always love them. These guys always put on great shows. I haven't seen a bad show yet that I can remember.
I can't recall seeing a bad one.
I mean, occasionally there are on occasion some bad matches, but for the most part, the shows are usually just phenomenal.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong when you get a ticket to go see Superkick, because you know you're going to get entertained.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
If you're not really into wrestling, still go check it out, because the atmosphere just sucks you right in. So you might just become a fan overnight. And
they were the first indie show that I ever went to. I had only ever been to live events for WWE, and then Josh happened to win a pair of tickets from Live Audio Wrestling.
Oh, it was a great show.
Yeah, an actual podcast, not like our show.
Oh yeah, no, world fucking famous.
But Josh,
one day, my friend, glory holes and beers will be right up there.
Oh, one
right
day, my friend.
Right after Ocho and Goobz and the WrassleNerds.
Within the next 6 months, Glory Holes and Beer will be the #1 trending podcast on iTunes.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I just had an idea, okay?
Okay.
We're Glory Holes, and we drink beer, and we drink beer. That happened.
I cannot deny that did happen. I would like to deny it, but I cannot. What was match of the night for you at Superkick'd?
Well, I definitely got to go with the main event there. There was some twists and turns that you did not see coming, and it just fucking brought the whole thing. The whole show was just like a fucking, 9 out of 10 for me. Every match was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think going into this, I think I was most excited for the Tarek versus Shane Saber match, but...
Yeah, which was excellent.
Some tall idiots happened to block my view for most of that match, so I didn't get to see a whole lot of it.
Hey man, you troll me online, I troll you in real life.
That's not cool, man. You can't troll at a wrestling show. Trolling is for the internet.
Dude, they're all trolls at wrestling shows, man. It's all smart marks, pretty much.
But you're not supposed to obstruct people's view. Just call them names and stuff.
Or yell shit when they're trying to film.
But yeah, I would have to agree that main event between Something and Chambers was probably match of the night for me.
I don't know if it outdid the other match, my favorite match from the weekend, though. That Ricochet Page and Lovelace match. I don't know, it was just something different I haven't seen. I've seen, guys versus girls before, but not like this, man. It was fucking absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed that one, but I was too broke to travel to Oshawa, so,
Oh, there was an actual show in my area, so I was happy.
Yeah, you didn't have to do the traveling for once.
Thank goodness for that.
Before we wrap things up, because we are at 21 minutes, and I'm sure you want to go to sleep because you probably work in the morning.
Oh, fuck yeah, I gotta get up at 5:10.
But just quickly, last night as well was the WWE Roadblock End of the Line pay-per-view. What were your thoughts on that one?
Oh, fuck the flipping flopping of the Women's Championship. It just pisses me off.
I hear you. I've already gone on a rant about that on our show.
And I'll be going on a rant on my show, or our show, me and Ripkins.
But I honestly, we do that fantasy draft pool pick every month with Secret Transmission Podcast and a lot of other podcasts that we interact with on Twitter, including
which is fucking awesome.
Including our friends, the KVSB show, Crises vs. Blute. Shout out to them. You can find them on Twitter at the KVSB show. But Secret Transmission Podcast are another great podcast, by the way, if you're into like conspiracy theories and stuff. They host the draft pool.
Absolutely amazing show.
They host the monthly WWE pay-per-view draft pool, and I was the only one that picked a draw on that Sasha versus Charlotte match, and I honestly thought it would go to a draw, but they ended up doing overtime on that one.
And then she fucking broke her face open and looked like the Joker.
Oh god, yeah, I didn't even see what... I don't think that
was
from
what
the
happened.
Stairs, was it?
I think it was from the stairs, because like her nose was fucking bleeding pretty bad.
It took a long time because I didn't notice it until the overtime, and she hit those stairs at about the 15-minute mark.
Maybe it wasn't from that. It could have just been from a random like stiff hit or something. Those women like to go hard on each other.
Yeah,
not in that sense.
I mean, it was a great match. I just hate the flipping of the title so much, but thankfully that feud is over for now, so you don't have to worry about the title changing hands frequently for a while.
And thankfully, the New Day don't have the titles no more.
I love the New Day,
but it's been too long.
Exactly. I mean, everyone knew that they were just getting the record because of WWE's issues with Demolition. I love the New Day. I'm happy for them. I'm happy they got the record, regardless of the implications around it, but they had those titles for too long, and too many tag teams were being buried because of it.
Oh, definitely. They have all these great teams. Like, I even like Cesaro and Sheamus right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, remember the Bullet Club keep losing to the New Day all the time? They're not fucking credible at all. So,
well, that's the thing too, right? You brought Gallus and Anderson in, and you immediately jobbed them to the New Day, like 4 pay-per-views in a row, and just made them completely irrelevant. So hopefully, I haven't seen Raw yet tonight, and if it hasn't been done tonight, hopefully within the next week or so, they'll set up...
I watched most of it tonight.
Hopefully at some point they'll set up... I'm assuming you're going to have a rematch between New Day and Cesaro and Sheamus, but after that, I hope you set up something where Gallus and Anderson come out strong and go after the tag team championships again, and hopefully they end up getting it. But
yeah, that'd be nice to see. Well, I'm happy they're using Cesaro right now, and Sheamus is not doing too bad. I normally don't like Sheamus, but I'm down with it right now.
I'm a fan of Sheamus. I think he's been underutilized, but I think WWE really likes the weird tag team pairings, like you had Cesaro and...
Daniel Bryan and Cade?
Yeah, you had Cesaro and
Sorry,
Kid.
there's a car passing by.
Cesaro and Kid, Cesaro and Jack Swagger, Heath Slater and Rhino. So the WWE really loves weird tag team pairings.
Yeah, odd bedfellows.
Exactly. But overall, I thought the show was really good.
It's like us.
A lot of people online seem to crap all over the
Odd bedfellows with glory holes.
Maybe people just need to visit a glory hole and they'll be more happy.
I don't know. You never know what's on the other side.
As long as it ends in a happy ending, I guess it's okay, right?
Happy endings cost $5, as far as I know.
I wouldn't even know that much. I'm not an aficionado.
I'm just speculating. Just speculation. That's purely it.
But what, on the whole, what did you think of Roadblock?
I, much like every other person, pretty much, just thinks it was like a long episode of Raw. It was just, I don't know, same old shit kind of.
I don't know. Outside of the whole Braun Strowman Sami Zayn thing, I thought it was really good. You didn't have a whole lot of backstage vignettes. There were a couple, but not a whole lot like there usually is on Raw pay-per-views. Outside of the Strowman Zayn match, I don't recall seeing Mick Foley or Stephanie once during the pay-per-view. So
yeah, that's true.
That was a good thing. But yeah, outside of that Zayn Strowman match, I thought it was a really, really good pay-per-view.
We got to see the table shots at the end by Seth Rollins and Reigns.
Yeah, just completely destroying Jericho and Owens.
Which I'm happy. I'll go on about this more on my show, but I'm happy Roman Reigns is not in the fucking Rumble.
I haven't watched Raw yet, so I don't know anything about that other than you text messaging me telling me he's not in the Rumble. But
yeah, he's not in it, so that's good.
Are they setting up a rematch between him and Owens?
Yep, with Jericho in a shark cage.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, we're going through that again.
It's not even so much the shark cage, it's Roman fucking getting another shot at the title. Like, has he defended the title once since October?
I don't believe so.
Because
unless like last night would have been a dual title match. It was just for the...
Yeah, last night was just for the Universal title. The month before was Survivor Series with the 5-against-5 Survivor Series team match.
Which the WrassleNerds were at.
And he hasn't defended it on TV. So the last time he defended the United States Championship was at Hell in a Cell in October. And his whole gimmick going into this match was that Kevin Owens isn't a fighting champion. But Roman hasn't defended his title once, and it looks like he's not going to defend it again before Royal Rumble. So it's a bad booking in my opinion.
Oh, damn right it is. I hate to see Roman Reigns in any time or any kind of main event spot, especially when he's holding a title that could be used on other people.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, right now the US title is just being held up and there's no point to it. Like, have some sort of stipulation where he has to forfeit the title or drop the title for not defending it. Because aren't you supposed to defend the title at least once every 30 days, and if you don't, you're stripped of it? That used to be a stipulation in wrestling. I don't know if it still technically is or not.
I don't think it is. Jenny Bean just walked in. It's probably time for me to hit the hay.
I think that's probably a good spot to end anyways before I, break equipment ranting about
Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Hi, Jenny.
Jen says hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm glad to be home after a 16-hour day.
Holy fuck, that's a long day.
Welcome to my life, man.
Yo, she's #workhorse, man.
Yeah, big time.
Like me and Calvin.
No, not at all like you and Calvin. Don't even.
Jenny just shooting us down.
Oh, no.
That's what she does.
It is. I'm good at it.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, you are. You love it.
But, yeah, so thank you for actually picking up your phone this time, Goobz. It's been a lovely half-hour conversation.
No problem, buddy.
And everybody be sure to follow the WrassleNerds on Twitter, on Instagram. Check out their videos on YouTube. They're doing amazing stuff. Check out their past versus present that they do with WWE 2K.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's great stuff. And hopefully at some point down the road, WrassleNerds for Kids will be back.
Yes, I hope to be doing that again shortly.
Alright, it was good talking to you, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you very much, my friend.
No problem. Bye. And that was it for this impromptu phone call with Goobz. I hope you all enjoyed this first episode of Glory Holes and Beer with Ocho and Goobz. This title might change, but for now, the inside joke of Glory Holes and Beer, I'm really enjoying, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, Josh and I will be doing a podcast soon enough, so we will talk to you guys all later. Thank you for listening.
We're glory holes, and we drink beer,